Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? Well, I didn't plan anything for this video. Specifically, I think I'm just gonna talk about what I need to talk about, and hopefully you don't mind the unplanned way I'm saying it. Because I don't know how to say it. If you guys have seen my Facebook group, you know that yesterday morning, however you want to put it, after I did my video for the last day of Vlogust, which really means I guess it was the night of the 30th, so after midnight it was the 31st of August. At around 5 in the morning, we had about turned the TV off then, because we watched an episode of Stranger Things, and I heard a noise, like literally turned the TV off, closed my eyes, heard a noise, and David was like, "What was that?" And I said, "Oh my God, is that Abby?" So of course, he was faster than me. He's much faster than me, and he was down the stairs, and he was actually down the stairs and right back up, and he said, "You gave her medicine, right?" And I said, "Yeah." "Is she okay?" And he said, "No." And he was gone again. Because what had happened in that point of time was the noise we heard was her having a seizure. And he thought her seizure was receding long enough for him to come ask if I had given her medicine, because he wanted to, of course, get it in her as soon as she came to. She always has these, well, not always, she doesn't have like so many seizures that we're used to it, but when she's had them, she always has this period of she wants and needs to just lay there and get her bearings, and then when she gets up, depending on how they've gone, she needs a little bit to not have, my first instinct is to cuddle and hug and run straight to her. And she needs that time to not have anyone in her face or around her, like right up on her, so that she can get her bearings and figure out what's going on and have things like come back to her. And you can almost see like the recognition when it starts to come back into her. However, by the time he got down the stairs, what he thought was subsiding was continuing. I got down there, and we had some towels, because when you can cover her with a towel, it stops her legs from flailing around and hurting herself, other people like you, while you're trying to hold her during it. Because she's not a big dog. She's not like Winston was. But she's not she's not like a hold you in your, a teacup dog. She's not a tiny little dog either. So, that's what the vet suggested as far as like when her flailing got really bad. Was something like just a towel kind of pinning her, so she had that cushion. And it's always been good, like no injury then, or she's never kicked anyone or hurt herself doing anything. But it didn't stop, you guys. I didn't even know that a seizure could last as long as it lasted. I know that most of you are probably Christian, or at the very least not the same faith as I am. But I found myself just David was doing the holding, and I was trying not to be in her face. I was trying to be beside her and just hold her head, like cradle it in my hand, just so she knew I needed her to know that I was there, but not be in the way. And that was very hard. And I found myself just praying to Anubis. First, I prayed for him to help her, of course. And it kept going. And finally, her little self was just so tired. And I said, I started praying for him to heal her, or just take her and take her and keep her safe with him. Because she couldn't keep going like that. It was the worst thing I think I've ever had to see. Sorry for the sniffling, but I tried to prep myself up for telling you guys this, and gave myself an extra day, and like, my first thing was I have to tell people, and that's why I made the Facebook post, because I know that you guys love her so much too, and it was obvious by the comments. You guys are gonna miss her. But we lost Abby. If you didn't already tell by the tears and tone of this video. I hate, even when they're happy tears, I hate getting so tearful in front of you guys. So I was going to not do this video still for a while. But I know that not everybody is in the Facebook group, and I just wanted everyone to know. And I was still gonna put it off, actually, but I found video and stuff of Abby that I thought you guys might want to see. They were probably recorded for a Vlogtober or a Vlogust, and maybe for one reason or another either didn't make it into the video, or because in at least like one of them you definitely see like bags and things that are out on the floor, and I'm almost positive those were like when we were getting the Christmas tree ready one year. Or maybe they were in one of the videos and they're just something that I didn't delete off my camera for camera space. I deleted quite a lot of the clips and stuff just because they're on YouTube. They're there. If I really want to get them, I can make them private, or you know, like if I don't want them out, I can make them private, or I can download them, or so it would be okay. There are ways to get them, and frankly, I just thought there would be a lot more time. Even with her issues, we thought 2 to 5 years. She was going to be, what, 7 in October, if my math is right. Forgive me right now, but I think 7, maybe 8. So I thought there would be a lot more time to have videos saved and videos, you know, because captured, and like I regret not having more video of Winston and more photos. Actually, I would have had more, not to change the tone, if my ex-husband hadn't kept most of them on the digital camera stuff that he kept, and then not given them to me like he said he would. But at least there was a reason. I thought I would have more time. So I thought you guys would also have more video of her for a long time. And here's what I have left of her to show you guys. It's not what I have left of her. I shouldn't say it like that. I mean, I have so many memories and all the happiness and the joy. And I know that it is good that she's not suffering, because the medicine was sorting her out, we thought. We knew that if it was, instead of a medical condition of epilepsy or some other medical condition, we knew that it would be a matter of time. If it was a tumor, that it was going to start getting worse. And then she had the one seizure, I think, that I told you guys about, that was a breakthrough seizure. But even then, the vet said it was just the one, that you can have breakthrough seizures with the medication, and that it isn't something to worry unless they kept happening. Which, it's always since the last time, I know, but like that was it. So since that time, they didn't keep happening. We thought even with even if it was the worst, even if it was a brain tumor, that it would be, like I said, 2 to 5 years. And frankly, I thought, like, this didn't come from anywhere. This came from just, I guess, my own brain. But I thought that they would end up being, like, when things got worse, that it would end up being a series of like just more frequently and more frequently. And looking at that, like looking at what I thought it would be, I suppose it's good that it didn't happen that way, that it was just one and done. And but it's never easy, is it? And it's never easy when, like, it's never easy saying goodbye, first of all, and it's never easy when it's an unexpected time. Because I don't look at it as anything different. Like, it wasn't like, oh, it's easier to say goodbye to a dog than a family member. She was my family. She is my family. So, I hate to tell you guys that she's gone, but she's gone. And I really appreciate all of the kind words and sentiment and all the messages that you guys have sent me. I appreciate it. I know that Abby would appreciate it. And I know that she's still with us. And I know how she was when I was sad. So I know she would not like it if I was sitting here being upset. That's why every year, I always try to celebrate with Winston. I try to celebrate his life. And I plan to do the same thing with her. And I thought that after the day or so, that I would at least be ready to, not be a mess on camera. But, you know, if I don't do it now, I don't know, the timing seemed appropriate. I waited the day or two, and, I feel like longer would be, I don't know, kind of weird. not weird, but I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. I just feel like you guys should know. So, and maybe that's a little part of the healing process, is to get it out there, I guess, and not hold it in and be dreading telling people either, which I was. I actually went through that. I was talking to Samantha today. Hi Samantha, if you're watching this, hi. You guys know her from why is my brain? Amethyst Craftworks. You guys know her. I've talked about her. I've sent you to her channel, I hope by now. But her and I were just talking actually, and I was telling her that I found myself still talking, like especially when I'm home alone, I talk to Abby a lot, and we'll be watching videos because she'll come out and lay by me and everything. The first video clip I have is it's a year or two ago when she wasn't feeling good one day, and I was trying to get her on video just to explain that too real quick. And I know in one part of it I said, you don't usually come out here and lay by me, but like pretty much after that night it had changed, and she's come out and wanted to be beside me all the time, especially if it's just me and her in the house all the time. And so we'd watch videos together, and you know me, I've always got something to say about like something snarky, or not. I don't mean like with your crochet videos and with knitting videos and yarn videos. It's not so much that, it's we watch like true crime and things like that. And I was watching actually Mr. Ballin last night, if you guys are familiar with him. He's a true crime podcaster that I love a lot, and I think Abby was a big fan because she watched him with me. And I actually said last night, I was like, oh, did you hear that, little dog? Did you hear that? I knew it. And it was before I really realized. So it's going to take getting used to, like it did with Winston. I heard him for a week or two. I heard him it's like I knew he was there. And he and Abby Abby and Lindy had to be separated because when he was young enough to have the snip operation, I was stupid and didn't have it done. I should have, like looking back on it, and no matter the opinion of anyone else, what would have been best for him, I should have done that. I know that now. And when I came to that realization, the vet really didn't want to do it because of his age. And but because of that, and because he had been a loner and a mama's boy all of his life, he didn't mingle well with the girls, and they did not like it. So they were separated a lot. Like, everybody stayed inside. They just had their own sides of the house with baby gates up and such. It wasn't like so bad they were like over the gate or anything like that. But so I would often, his area of the house was still next to me, but we had the gate, so I would often like talk to him also, like right there, and like peek around the corner, and we'd always be like peeking at each other. And like I knew if he wanted attention, if he cared at all, he'd come up by the gate and like peek at me. And because his side of the house was like the kitchen and David's room and the laundry room, and then the girls' side of the house was the dining room and the living room, because then they had about the same space. And I mean, they still mingled, but like it was supervised mingling. The gate was up when people were not really paying attention or relaxing or not home. And then nobody was allowed upstairs because Lindy's leg was gimpy and she couldn't be upstairs, so it wasn't fair to everyone else. And then Winston was too old. And then we just figured also the stairs were on the girls' side of the house, so it wasn't fair to anybody, so just nobody got to go upstairs. But yeah, I found myself like talking and peeking around the corner, and I swore I heard Winston like for weeks. So I'm sure that's going to still be coming. And it's hard, it's hard. Anyway, I have talked a lot. You guys have put up with a lot from me today. No yarn and tears and babbling. Sorry. So I'm going to add the clips that I have of her and some pictures that I thought you might like of her. And yeah, just to celebrate her and remember her. And this is, it's my sweet Princess Abby. So, thank you for putting up with our shenanigans and with me. And I love you guys so much. Make sure that you cuddle your fur babies and love them. And I love you. Bye, guys.
Hey, Abby girl, you come to visit me? You come to visit me? Love you. Did you just come to see if I have food? I love you. You love me? You tolerate me? I'll take that. My sweet girl. My sweet girl. Being very cuddly tonight. Yeah, you don't usually come sit by me. My good girl, aren't you, huh? You're your mom's good girl. You wanna say hi to everybody? Say hi, guys. Not feeling too great tonight. Okay, bye. Oh, good morning, sleepy butt. I'm so sleepy. Poor Abby. You so tired, huh? Kind of shredded your blanket there. Don't care, do you? Don't care? No. Need some ventilation because you're so hot. Want me to leave you alone? I leave you alone.
You guys think my joke's funny, right? No? Thanks, Abby. Lindy? No?
She's like, I don't want to look at you.
No.
She's like, I can't believe you just did that right in front of me.
I get no respect. Hey, Abby. Where does Santa keep all his money? Oh, no. Where does Santa keep his money, Abby? Huh? You give up? Abby? She's waiting for the terrible punchline. Abby, where does Santa keep all of his money? A snowbank. You like it? She likes it. Hey, Lindy. What do gingerbread men use to make their beds? You give up? Cookie sheets. No? Okay. All right. Hey, Abby. Abby. Hey. What does a snowman call his offspring? Children. Hey, David.
You have to tell the joke before you laugh.
What's red and white and falls down chimneys?
What?
Santa Claus.
Hey, Lindy. Lindy. What's a snowman's favorite food? Are you thinking? Abby, do you know? What's a snowman's favorite food? Oh, don't step on Lindy. No, no, no. What's a snowman's favorite food, Lindy? Huh? Frosted Flakes. Oh.
Say hi for Dad, Abby. Look at that tail.